Thinking about moving to the Space Coast of Florida? Well, you're not alone. People are moving here every single day, and honestly, I totally get it because I relocated here not once, but twice. I grew up in Brevard County. My family relocated from Rochester, New York back in 1977. My father always called this place paradise. And then after college, I moved to Atlanta, Chicago, and even Northwest Indiana. But I'll tell you what, there is something about this place. And I always knew that I would come back to raise my children, and I did just that. Hi, I'm Tina Veltri, and I help people buy, build, sell, and relocate along Florida's Space Coast. And today I'm sharing the top reasons people are choosing to make Brevard County, the Space Coast, home. Reason number one, lifestyle. Brevard sits on Florida's East Coast with 76 miles of coastline. We have the Atlantic Ocean to the east, and then we also have the Indian River and the Banana River in our intercoastal waterways, and our beachside towns located on our barrier island. You're never really more than 20 to 30 minutes from the water. And every part of the county has its own special feel, whether you're living beachside, along the river, or on the mainland. And that's what makes this place truly special. It's diverse, welcoming, and there truly is a place for everyone here. Now, when I was growing up, I was here for the very first space shuttle launch on April 12th, 1981, and it was a huge deal. The whole community was outside in the yards, on the beach, lining the river, and everyone was watching it together. It was a momentous occasion. And it made us feel like our little coastal area was part of something bigger. Now, Brevard County has changed so much since those days. Back then, there was even a t-shirt. I grew up in Satellite Beach, and there was even a t-shirt that said, "Where the hell is Satellite Beach?" All one word. Because really, nobody outside of our area had ever heard of us. Today, the Space Coast is known nationwide. Between the growth, the rocket launches, the jobs, and the lifestyle, Brevard County has completely transformed, and people are discovering just how special it truly is. And even though our shuttle program ended, that feeling never left. And now we have the SpaceX and the rocket launches lighting up our sky all the time. And it's pretty much part of everyday life living here on the Space Coast. Reason number two, opportunity. And this surprises a lot of people. Brevard isn't just beaches and retirees. We're home to aerospace, tech, defense, manufacturing, healthcare, education, hospitality, and a ton of small business. And it all is growing. Plus, no state income tax helps us too. And compared to Miami, Tampa, Naples, or even Orlando, your money just goes further on the Space Coast. And yes, it is also an amazing place to retire. We have waterfront condos in 55 plus communities and low maintenance areas designed for active adults. In fact, we have something for everyone. If you're thinking about relocating to the Space Coast, whether you're retiring, you're downsizing, you are moving here for a job, or you just love our wonderful weather, you can download my free Space Coast relocation guide, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. Reason number three, you get the best of both worlds. You get rockets and you get wildlife. So space, nature, and the outdoors. You can watch a rocket launch from your driveway and then 20 minutes later be kayaking through the mangroves or listening to live music on the water. We have the Indian River Lagoon, Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge, the wetlands, the Brevard Zoo, endless trails, and more public river access than almost anywhere in Florida. And the ability to be outside year-round, boating, paddleboarding, fishing, walking on the beach, or just grabbing dinner on the water. It's a very active coastal lifestyle. Reason number four, the feel of the various communities in Brevard County. Brevard has so many different areas, and each has its own personality. Whether you're living beachside, on the barrier island, along the river, or on the mainland, Each part of our county has its own special vibe. Cocoa Beach, known for its surf and its fun and even its touristy, friendly atmosphere. And then you go to Satellite Beach, it's a little more quiet and residential with incredible schools. Melbourne Beach is quiet, peaceful, and tucked away. And then there's Vieira, a newer master plan community with amazing parks and shopping. Palm Bay, new construction everywhere, affordability, and lots of space. And Titusville, closest to Kennedy Space Center. No matter your stage of life, whether you're single, raising a family, relocating for work, or retiring, there is a community here that fits the way you want to live. Reason number 5, location. We're about an hour from Orlando in the airport, which makes travel incredibly easy. Disney, Universal, concerts, shopping, everything is just a short drive away. But what people really love about Brevard County is that there's so many options, whether you choose to live mainland or near the river or even beachside. And for those of us living here already, we can tell you, driving over the causeway, you get a feeling like you cannot even imagine. Water on both sides, sun reflecting on the water, people out there boating and paddleboarding and kayaking, maybe even seeing some dolphins. It is so very special. And it is truly one of the reasons that people just absolutely fall in love with the Space Coast. And no matter what part of Brevard you call home, Palm Bay, Vieira, Melbourne, Cocoa Beach, Titusville, there's really truly something for everyone. If you're thinking about making a move on the Space Coast, I would love to be your guide. I work with people relocating all over the country, whether they're moving for a job, retiring, or just wanting a better lifestyle. I'll help you understand the areas, the neighborhoods, Florida homeowners insurance, new construction versus resale, what to expect with Florida homes, and how to make the transition smooth and stress-free. Until next time, I'm Tina Veltri. Remember, I help people buy, build, sell, and relocate along Florida's Space Coast. I post a new video every week, so make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.